Hi, and welcome back on board the Value Express. I'm Mike Wilkinson, the Value Sales Expert, helping you to understand, create, and deliver great value for your customers and get paid for it. Now, on this session, we're going to be taking a look at value demonstration. So how do we demonstrate to our customers that we can do the things that we need to be able to do in order to address the challenges, the problems, the opportunities that they have got? And I think if you look at this, we can see that there are a number of things likely to be taking place during the value demonstration part of the process. Things like perhaps creating the solution that will address the problem for the client, perhaps trialing it with them, potentially writing proposals, making formal presentations, inevitably, I guess these days, going into some form of negotiation around the commercial terms that you're going to work on, and then finally one hopes we win the business. But in structured terms, in conversational terms, if you like, what's actually happening? And again, I'd make the point that value demonstration should not be a presentation. It should be a conversation. In exactly the same way that value discovery was not an interrogation, that was a conversation, the value demonstration conversation inevitably will have more of our input, but it will hopefully have a great deal of client conversation as a part of it as well. So just very quickly, how's it work in conversational terms? Well, at the end of value discovery, the last thing we do, as we've said, is we summarize our understanding of the situation and we gain a commitment from the customer that they want to move forward and do something about the situation that they find themselves in. And at that point, this is where I would suggest we then bridge into our solution. So you might say something like, well, given the issues and the challenges that we've discussed and agreed, I'm sure that we can do something about those. And then you move into your demonstration. Now, as I said, how you go about doing that will unquestionably vary from one business to another. It might be trials, it might be allowing people to use it for themselves, or whatever else it might be. How are you going to demonstrate that your solution can deliver the value that the customer is looking for? At the end of that conversation, almost certainly you're going to have to summarize, and if you're not, I really suggest that you do, in a final value proposition, which is a summary for the customer of the answer to the question, why should we choose you? And whether it's articulated in those words or not, it is a question that clearly is going to be in your customers' minds. The problem these days is very often the number one competitor to your solution is doing nothing. And a large number of sales end in that do nothing option, which is the very last place you want to be after you've spent the time, the money, and the effort invested in getting this far in the sales process. So that is value demonstration. We're going to look at that value proposition shortly, but in essence, the value demonstration stage of the process, given the sort of steps that are on the screen right now, includes what have we heard? That's a summary of your value discovery. Bridge into your demonstration. So given the issues and the challenges that we've discussed, I think we can do a lot about it. Move into demonstration, your final value proposition, and then get that final commitment from the client to go ahead. So there you are. It all sounds so simple, doesn't it? I can help you. If you need help, please get in touch. But in the meantime, every success in your value selling.